So last night was disappointing. I was really sad. All the fights that I was talking about, I mean, like, I know there's a chance that, like, anybody could lose on any night, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't expect Holly Holm and Conor McGregor to lose. Both of them lost by rear naked choke, by the way. I can't even, like, maturely say rear naked choke anymore because people just sit there and giggle at the name of it. If you say rear and naked in the same sentence, it's just impossible for people not to giggle for some reason. Just sitting around a few people, everybody's like, yeah, man, McGregor's gonna win. And I'm sitting there, like, in my mind, kind of, like, thinking, like, McGregor went up 2 weight classes, okay? And I know a lot of you guys don't really give a shit, like, about, like, a lot of the fighting and all this other stuff, but to explain it, imagine if you were fighting somebody in school, right? Would you rather fight somebody around your size or fight somebody that is naturally 20 to 30 pounds heavier and taller than you? You wouldn't want to fight that guy, right? I mean, a lot of us wouldn't even give a shit if it's a fight, But as far as professionally, like, people don't do that shit. People don't jump up weight divisions for that exact reason because it's a whole nother ball game. I remember when I used to do a little bit of training, there were people that, like, you know, I could spar with that were much bigger than me. There was a guy that I had a jiu-jitsu class, and I'm not exaggerating, this guy was 6 foot, 10 inches tall, and around 250 pounds, I can't remember. Now, when you just spar with somebody, you don't really know what it's like until it's like a fight. Like, I'll grapple with the guy, we'll roll and shit, and the last thing that I want for somebody that's bigger than me is for them to get on top of me and then they just beat the fuck out of me, right? Now, just sparring and shit like that, you know, I could win quite a few times against this guy that's much bigger than me, but in an actual fight, this guy would fucking destroy me. Now, I'm not making excuses for Conor McGregor, I'm just saying it was definitely a factor, like 100%. After that fight went down, all I saw was people arguing on Twitter. I had to get off. All I tweeted was, and then I tweeted at Nate Shot telling him that I was mad as fuck. Yes, I was very mad. On top of that, Holly Holm gets choked on fucking conscious after she destroyed Ronda. So now they're gonna have like this whole game where they just pass the belt around to each other. Holly gets the belt, Misha takes it from her. Misha gets the belt, Ronda takes it from her. Ronda gets the belt, then Holly takes it from her, and it just starts all over again. I genuinely, like, after that whole thing, I can't be the only person. Whenever I'm watching, like, some sort of sport or, I don't know, something I really care about, for some reason, like, I actually get really nervous. Like, you know how I explained how, like, I made up, like, all these excuses when I was younger, when I did a whole bunch of sports, like, I would pretend to get a stomach ache and shit, so I wouldn't have to play anymore because, like, I was just really nervous about the game and I was worried that we were gonna lose and all that other stuff. I get that way whenever I watch, like, football games, and back on, like, Black Ops 2 when I would watch, like, Optic and them play, I'll get nervous for them. Like, I would sit there, like, for example, during the Super Bowl, I wasn't a fan of either teams. Obviously, I'm gonna root for one over the other at some point, but I wasn't a fan of either team, and I was just sitting there really, really nervous for some reason. I mean, nervous to the point to where, like, I'm shaking. Like, my legs are just bouncing up and down, my insides, like, when I breathe in, my breaths are shallow. I don't even know what it is. I get so into it. So yeah, I went to sleep really upset. I didn't even sleep good. That's how upset I was. I got off of Twitter because, like, all the memes just started flooding in. I couldn't handle it. I didn't lose any money or any shit like that. Like, I'm never fucking around with betting at this point. All the chances that I had to, like, go on the CSGO and, like, bet and do all this gambling type of shit, I can't do it. I really can't. Some people are like, yeah, man, I believe that this team is gonna win. And then another guy is like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think they're gonna win. And then immediately people just jump to it. They're like, yo, you wanna bet? Yeah, man, I'll bet $20. And then one of the guys always just has to step it up. No, man, fucking not $20. How about I bet my house? You can have my car if I lose. Like, people have no fear. That's why I don't mess with this gambling stuff, because on top of me being an extremely sore loser, then I lose money or whatever it is that I bet on top of that. There was a point when I was on a baseball team when I was a little kid. I remember the kids that were on the other team after they beat my team. That's how hard I took it. I remember all of their faces, especially that fucking pitcher. I can't bring myself to be okay with it. I just can't let it go. I still haven't let it go to this day. It hurts. It hurts so bad to lose. I lost one battle on Pokemon. I haven't battled since because I am that angry at that person. I am the reason people still, to this day, after all these years, say, you mad, bro? No shit, I'm mad. I lost. Like, do you want me to be in a good mood? I lost. I'm such a sore loser. I was mad when I lost my virginity. I'm just kidding. I'm not serious about that one. But you get it. Now, I know a lot of people don't really like sore losers because, like, they kind of seem like a bad sport, but I feel like it's really just, people are just sore losers just simply because they're just really, really hard on themselves. Like, when I lose in certain things, I rethink my entire life. This is why I don't compete in, like, competitive type of things. Because me having to sit there and contemplate my reasoning for why I was even competing in the first place after I've gotten crushed, it's so disheartening that it just drives me into a depression. Losing hurts. That's why I don't compete. Remember at one point I played H1Z1. That's a stream I'm watching right now. I'm watching Trick's stream right now. He's playing H1Z1. I don't know how many times he's won in H1Z1. It's basically like a survival thing, like a battle royale kind of thing. There's like 120 or more people playing in this game. A lot of people will be really crushed if they lost at the number 2 spot. Other people will be like, damn, man, I almost got number 1, but at least I got number 2. Me, I could come in 120th place, and I would take it just as hard as if I died at number 2. That's what it means to be a sore loser. And what sucks about the whole thing, I can't even change it. I can't even, like, sit here and act like I don't care. Because I do. I care so much that it tears me apart. Even talking about it, I'm not even gonna be the same the rest of the day. I'm just not gonna be in a good mood. I'm just gonna sit here and pout like the little bitch I am. Little sore loser.
I think they're playing us right there in the phone.
What? Yeah. I'm gonna feel this for a couple days. I'll be okay though.